From Warner.
Oh, that's frustrating.
First boundary of the day goes to Australia. Just enough on it. It was high on the bat. And in the end, he's timed it pretty well. And it goes to the boundary. So the first one for Aaron Finch. Oh, just wide of mid-wicket, but it's good enough. Warner. It's from Warner.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Bit of width, and
First
Warner takes
boundary
advantage.
of the
No one
day
down in the third man region.
Goes to Australia.
Brings up his third boundary, does David Warner.
Just enough on it. It was high on the bat.
Finch goes straight down the ground. A real sign of aggression by the Australian Clapton, and clears everything.
That's a serious shot.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Finch has good tactics. Skipper on song early.
And Warner again, this time down the ground. Now Warner squeezing it away through cover. A great over for the Australians. Down. That's well played from Finch. Save your leg, skipper. That's nicely tugged away from David Warner. Brings up his sixth boundary.
And the reverse and a good shot. Gee, that's well played there from David Warner. That's high on the bat and all the way. And unfortunately, can't get someone to throw it back in, so you have to jump the fence and get it. And that's where we are at the moment in today's game. Fetch it yourself, Fergie.
Yeah, that was a poor ball, dragged down. Aaron Finch was all over it, belted that well back. What's that? There's a dozen seats there, is there?
So that is 50 up for David Warner. His 21st for Australia. And he's been a run machine for Australia. Good shot, put away nicely. Just very, very late. It wasn't that wide from the ground home. David Warner flushed it.
But Australia look in complete control at the moment.
50 up for Aaron Finch. Oh, 55 deliveries, 2 4s and 2 6s. They might be thinking about that. That's 4. And off the bat too. This will be it, the first wicket for New Zealand. It's David Warner, and it's that good pace there from Lockie Ferguson. And finally the Kiwis make a breakthrough.
More runs to Finch. His third boundary moves to 57. Oh, look at that shot from Steve Smith.
Told you he's hitting it
That's
harder.
the helicopter whip over backward square. That is the shot of the afternoon.
There you
That's
go. He's
incredible.
definitely hitting it harder. That's a lovely shot, lovely flick.
Oh, edged. I reckon that's the end of Finch. It is. Santner gets the wicket of the Australian captain on the second bite from Latham, and New Zealand get their second wicket. Oh, through him. Smith is knocked over by Santner, who gets his second, and that is an enormous wicket for New Zealand.
And put away. Just dragged it down. And whenever you do that, you're in trouble, especially early on in your over. Chipped away. This should be out. Oh, it's easily taken. Oh, what was happening there? Darcy Short, that was just a very, very soft dismissal. That's fine. And that will be a boundary, and a much needed one for the Australians. That's the second one in the over. Oh, and he does that. It's just too wide, wasn't it? Brought the third man up, and it was just the width. It was a freebie there for Mitch Marsh.
That should be out. It is out. Guptill. Good wicket for Sodhi. He asked Marsh to go wide outside off stump. He could get no timing.
Catch that body.
Got him. Got him again. So 2 in the over for Ish Sodhi, and just at the time where Australia really wanted to kick into gear, they can't. He'll get one, Marnus Labuschagne, with that. He gets to 50. again against New Zealand.
Oh, he loves New Zealand. Marnus Labuschagne. It's a good 52. I mean, strike rate 108. He's got there without anyone really noticing, but a very handy innings given the game situation.
Shot.
Oh, hello. There you go. Over 6, half volley, and it's gone for 6. Good shot from Pat Cummins.
Out. It's been one of those afternoons for Australia when they've looked to go big and they've got opportunities. It just hasn't hit the middle of the bat. Straight up. Might hit a gap. Oh, it did hit a gap in the end off Taylor. He had a chance running backwards outstretched, but Australia will get 2 off the last ball of their 50th over, and their end result will be 7 for 258.
Welcome everybody from around the world. This is game 1 of this Chappell-Hadlee series, and that is the equation for New Zealand. They need 259 runs. Just waiting for everything to be set, and we are indeed. So Martin Guptill is going to have to be on his game early on. He's going to have to look out for that Yorker from Mitchell Starc, and we're away. Through the gap and releases to pressure. It's a good shot.
Edged, and Carey does well. Dives and snaffles it. Hazlewood gets the first wicket. And that's the end of Nichols. Oh, gee, that's a shot and a half from Williamson. He just leans back and slides it through the gully region. That's as good a shot as we've seen today. Advances and takes toll as Williamson breaks the spell of the Australian bowlers and brings up his second boundary.
Dead straight at the side screen from Guptill. That might have just gone over the rope as well.
Oh, beautifully bowled. That is an unbelievably good delivery to outdo a very good player of spin.
Yeah, that's wrong, and it's a great line and length, isn't it? Kane Williamson likes to go back in the crease. This time he's lunged forward, didn't pick it. And that is the perfect delivery.
It should be out. Yeah, is out. Looking to invent something, Ross Taylor decided enough was enough while he was sitting watching and couldn't get it done.
Yeah, it's big trouble now for the Kiwis. It's a big wicket. Taylor being one of the form players for the Kiwis, looking to go over the top. I don't mind that Cummins comes back into the attack. That's in the air and safely pushed between the gap. And that'll go for 4. In the air between cover and mid-off for a long time from Guptill.
Oh, wow.
Man. That is a catch. That is a superb catch, and guess who?
Stevie Smith.
Oh, that is 6. That's what that is, Carey. That's what it deserved. Uppishly, but in the gap, and 4. A little bit of width from Pat Cummins, but it was pretty well hit from Latham. It's off the glove, and Carey takes an easy catch. Very nasty delivery that from Pat Cummins. And you're right, Nathan Lyon. You want to get wickets, you get your best bowlers on in the middle. Flicked away through the leg side. That'll help. A couple of bounces and into the fence. Now that's a much-needed boundary for the Kiwis.
Down the leg side. Carey can't get a glove on it. And imagine that'll be 4-leg buys. Latham advances and whacks it away through mid-wicket. He's had a fair go at that. De Grandom punches it away through the vacant covers. It's a simple move of the feet from Latham, and now he'll pick up a boundary.
Oh,
this time uses his crease, Latham, and a 3rd boundary for the over.
It's the same game I watched in the last 15 minutes. It's been a flurry of boundaries.
Skied ball on the leg side is out. Big Cole chips it away on the leg side. That's concerns. New Zealand lose their 7th wicket. Starc with the catch. Zampa gets his 2nd, and that might be a fatal blow for New Zealand. She's done well to keep that down, Sat, and hit it with real power through mid-wicket. And a positive finish to the over. Another player who's going to chip to an outfielder. This time Paddy Cummins with the catch. Santner, the third to go, chipping into the outfield. Follows it and gets through Carey. Was going down leg side. Off the face of the bat, missed leg stump. Carey was wrong-footed.
It's a skillful shot.
Oh, bowled him. Mitch Marsh gets his third wicket. Well-deserved. Ferguson, the man to go. Oh, edged over the top of a diving Alex Carey. Oh. High ball from Bolt. Paddy Cummins calls it's a difficult one, but of course Paddy takes the catch. Australia wrap up the match. A 71-run win in the first of 3 one-day internationals in the series.